Hey there! Thanks for watching with Wendy. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how I made a sheer skirt. Mine is midi length with a pair of shorts underneath. This skirt is based off of a designer that I found recently named Vivian Chan. She has this super adorable skirt called the Rosy skirt, and I just thought it was so cute, so I wanted to try to make it myself, but definitely all the credit and props goes to Vivian Chan for being the designer. For this sheer skirt, you just need the organza to be the sheer outside skirt part. Then you need some cotton or linen to be the shorts underneath. You also need something to be the waistband. I decided to go with a lace waistband, but you can definitely pick whatever material you think looks good. And then lastly, to close the whole thing off, you do need an invisible zipper as well as a hook and eye clasp to make sure it all just locks right up. For the organza, try to pick something that's a bit more stiff so it has that oomph that you're looking for. And since this is a summer skirt, make sure that the short fabric underneath is something breathable, because otherwise you're just going to be uncomfortable all day in this super non-breathable fabric. Without further ado, we're going to jump straight into the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy it and stay tuned until the end. I made a front pattern and a back pattern from a pair of shorts that I already own and traced out 2 symmetrical pieces for each. With the right sides together, line up a front piece and a back piece and sew them together along the inner leg. Repeat the inner leg stitch for the other pair and then lay these right sides together and sewing along the inner curve. But make sure you stop about halfway along the back side because we do need to leave room for the zipper. Flip the short so you can see a left hip and a right hip and sew these together using a straight line. Finish off the bottom edge of the shorts by adding a hem. I decided to go with a zigzag stitch followed by a straight stitch to hold it in a folded position. With the organza, cut it in half to make one front piece and one back piece. With the back piece, cut it in half one more time because we do need to have a back seam for the zipper. Along the sides of the skirt, we're going to sew each of the back pieces to the front piece, but just don't attach the back pieces to each other. Pin the skirt to the shorts evenly all the way around and then sew it down with a straight line to hold these ruffles in place. Once the ruffles are in, you can sew down the waistband. Just make sure the right side of the waistband is touching the skirt. The next step is the invisible zipper, and if you're not that familiar with these, check out the link that I put in the description box. It explains it super well, and it's the one I look at whenever I'm confused, so I feel like it's good for you guys to also check it out from the source. Once the zipper is done, you just need to seal up the back of the skirt and then hem it however you like. I decided to flip up a lot of fabric to make a thick border. Lastly, attach the hook and eye right above the zipper to really secure the skirt. That's a wrap on the skirt. I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, make sure you subscribe because then you can see more of my other tutorials. If you're the kind of person who wants to connect with me on things like Instagram, just look me up under @WithWendy. That's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time. Bye.